Hey, so I feel like I always start these like I haven't done a vlog in like a million years, which this one's kind of true. I just kind of got bored of vlogging after a while. I don't know why. Maybe because it was boring anyways. But I'm bored right now, so I guess the whole theme of this is just boredom. And so anyway, so I was like thinking about Warped Tour. I went to Warped Tour for my third time. The other day. I was there on Friday. It's like Monday now. To me, it's still Sunday because it's like midnight Monday. But my hair looks like complete shit because I was at work and my hat like pulled it back the whole time, and I'm just in pain and dying. But I went to Warped Tour on Friday, and my girlfriend had gotten tickets for, I think it was Christmas or something, and we were really excited. Kind of bummed out how they didn't do the list like they usually do, where they like do a couple bands each week, and then there's like, oh, Warped Tour now. But this year, like people probably know, they just announced them all at one time, and it was like, okay, whatever. So we got tickets for it, and we went with originally. So my sister McKenna really wanted to go, but she couldn't because she was doing a camp counseling thing, and Rachel's brother wanted to go, but then he got hired and had to work, and so we had to take his friend, who's pretty cool kid. And when we got there, his friend just like bailed on us, and we just like hung out and we walked around. And I mean, this year Rachel and I, we didn't like meet any bands. We were kind of disappointed with the line of merchandise, and the heat was just unbearable. It was like over 90 degrees out. But we went straight to the Somerset. We were a little bit late, and so the Somerset was about halfway through their set list, and so we were kind of bummed because 2 years ago when I saw Somerset, they were amazing. So we saw them, and then after that we went to The Word Alive, which I saw them 2 years ago, and I met them 2 years ago, and it was really fun. And they did a really good job, and the Somerset did good job too. And but The Word Alive did pretty good. Then after that, I think we were gonna go see The Maine, but we just lost interest in it. Plus, we were next to somebody who was just like destroying their weed in our faces, and so we're just like, no, we're done. And so we ended up, I think that was when we just like sat down for a while and just hung out in the shade as best we could. We ran to her uncle, and her cousins were there, and her uncle was like super happy because he won a $150 gaming keyboard somewhere, and it was pretty funny. But we ended up also seeing, I don't know the order of who we all saw, but we saw Ice Nine Kills. And in the middle of Ice Nine Kills, I felt like I was going to pass out because it was super hot. I'd just been guzzling water the whole day. And so we decided to go back to the shade and just not die, I guess. And then after that, we saw Set It Off. And that was the third time I've seen Set It Off. And so that's like the band I've seen the most, because I saw them at Warped Tour last year. Then I saw them during spring break this year. And then saw them again. And they did really good. They were just awesome. They're always awesome. And after that, we just kind of chilled in the shade again. And we went and saw Crown the Empire, which Rachel was just like burnt to a crisp. And so she really just wanted to leave, but we couldn't leave because we had to give her brother's friend a ride, and he wanted to, like, the band he really wanted to see literally was the second to last band. Like, Falling in Reverse was the very last band on the entire thing, and the band he wanted to see was Life Pacific, and they were like second to last. And Rachel and I were just like, it's only like 6 o'clock, and so we ended up seeing Crown the Empire, and they were amazing. It was my first time seeing Crown the Empire. I was going to see him 2 years ago at Warp, but then my sister had some signings she wanted to see, and we were seeing some other bands and stuff. But Crown the Empire was amazing. They had just a crazy awesome set list too. And then we ended up leaving and finding cold water and energy drinks at a nearby, not really nearby actually, place, grocery store. And we came back and picked up her friend, or her brother's friend, and we ended up going home. But it's kind of a bummer in terms of merchandise. I pulled out $80 for Warped, and I ended up paying for food at one point, which I decided I would never do because it's expensive, and it was a waste of $7 for the crap nachos we got. But I got a tank top. I'm not wearing it right now. I'm wearing just a random, disgusting, shitty old one. But I got one that says Crown on there for Crown the Empire, and the O is got the little gear with the crown in there. I picked up at the Rise Records table. I picked up both the sampler they had and then Instant Gratification by Dance Game and Dance. I picked up the newest Ice Nine Kills album, which surprisingly that one was cheaper than their last album. Like all their albums were $10 except for the new one, so I don't know. But I picked that up, and Epitaph or whatever how you pronounce it, they had their sampler CD, and we picked up that. And I picked up the Summer Sets CD, and I picked up Cold Rain CD. And I ran to somebody from Eastern there. It was kind of cool. But it was super hot. We were dying. I don't tan very well. I tan very well. I don't burn. And with my acne, I was just, because I have back knee for anyone who really cares and doesn't discuss it out that much. And so I was wearing like a t-shirt and I had jeans on, which was stupid because I don't own like shorts at all. But I got pretty red right here, but it doesn't hurt. And the rest of me is just super tan. And I got stupid tan lines because of work and warped. Rachel's all like burnt up. I don't know about Jeffrey. Jeffrey's her brother's friend. But we had a fun time. I think my feet are still tired from that, and it's a couple days after. Like, my heel is just being stupid. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, which there's no reason to, it's kind of stupid. Yeah. Enjoyed it. Give it a like. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Both Twitter, it's CRoyalBird13 with the C capital, which I don't know if that really matters. And Instagram, it's CRoyalBirdman, I think. And obviously my YouTube channel. Go ahead and follow me there too. And yeah, give it a like, comment if you want. If you have something, like, if you have something you want me to talk about, or if you have a song you're like, oh, you should learn and cover, which I probably will never do because I suck at all that stuff. Let me know in the comments. And yeah. And for anyone who watched my last video about my injury, I am doing great now. It's healed up. I mean, I have some trouble, like, not trouble, but like when I sit down, I'm like bent forward, and then I get up, it's kind of, I kind of have to get up slowly, because it kind of like has a weird, like, dull ache just at those times, but only during those times. But other than that, I'm totally fine. So, yeah. Until next time, adios.